Last but not least, suicidefantasyfootball.com, finishing up your your free agent moves with the tight end position.
Tight ends.
It was I kind of reached in a lot of my tight ends, like especially
They're
the
all
sets.
reaches.
They're all reaches. My first guy is Kellen Winslow. Not a total reach. I think, like you said, Josh Freeman could put up decent numbers.
You think he's available somewhere?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of leagues that Kellen Winslow devalued once Josh Freeman started sucking, and there's Josh Johnson in there. It's one of those guys like Dustin Keller of last week. At least scour the waiver wire before you just go grab a Jacob Tamme or a Joel Dreesen. Check out to make sure Dustin Keller or Kellen Winslow isn't out there.
Now, my number one guy is the guy you've been on all year long, but finally started to look good in the game.
Evan Moore?
Kevin Boss.
Oh,
Kevin Boss really was getting thrown to him. He was getting the attention. He found the end zone. Carson Palmer kind of sucks this year. I'm not expecting much out of him, but he's somebody against the Lions. You might throw Kevin Boss in there.
Yep. And then we got the other two guys I already named, Jacob Tamme versus the Titans, and then Joel Dreesen. Not that I think he's a stud, but Tyler Yates is going to be looking to
If
dump
you had
off.
Fred Davis and you have somebody else that's not so great and you're looking to replace somebody, you're scrambling, you got to throw somebody in there. There's not a lot of people available.
He's a tight end that's as likely to find the end zone as most tight ends, unless you're talking about a Gronkowski or a Gates or one of those guys. Yep. So that's my pickups, and then I got my really one sit is Heath Miller. Just because I think the Niners' defense is that good.
The linebackers are that good.
The linebackers are that good. I would not have Heath Miller in there. Even though if you're a Pittsburgh fan, you love him. If you're a fantasy football guy and it's the playoffs, put him on your bench. You got anyone else? Now, Brent Selleck, at first I thought he might be a sit, but I kind of am thinking he's probably a start this week.
Right now, there's like 7 good tight ends, and then from 8 to 18 is kind of like shake them up in a bag and pick one out. Nice.
Selleck, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. That's our tight ends, making it a quick one for the tight end position. Hopefully you listen to us. Hopefully you win. Hopefully you're in the championship of your fantasy football league next week, and we can tell you what you need to do to get over the top to win your Super Bowl. Signing out, we're Butts and Butts Sports Radio, suicidefantasyfootball.com, and check us out Monday nights, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Fantasy Football Overload on Blog Talk Radio, and subscribe to our videos, dummies.